as we come up to the green flag. As you can see there on the bottom left, or right, bottom right, we discarded our chance at the F1 USA Grand Prix race because I could not get the right track on R Factor, because R Factor's track designers and track designer gone dark as we were messing up turn 1 while slamming into a car, which is not good. But we got 12 laps here at Daytona for the Daytona IMSA race. Get through the first part of the road course. So after this race, we'll be going into the 1972 Grand National East Series races, and that'll be the last thing I'll do for the series. Oh man! Oh, I slammed in the back of that 77 car. Also, I did my best did the best I can trying to replicate at least the right cars in the field. Not paint schemes wise, but just model year wise, you know. It should still work the way I want it to. But as we come off turn, whatever that was, and we come up on turns 1, 2 of the oval, this version still doesn't have the back straightaway chicane. I don't think that was added until the early to late 80s. Oh, and this Porsche just slammed me in the wall and wrecked himself. I was on the outside, he just squeezed me up into the wall. That was his fault, not my fault. I mean, if you're gonna blame me, then you should blame everything else. So we get by a Mini Cooper. So, you can tell we have it's not a Corvette, but it's the closest thing I have to a Corvette right now. And it's like Grand Sport Chevrolet. You got the BMW 2002, which is very confusing, even though it's not a 2002 car. Then you got the Ford Mustang, Mini Cooper, a couple Mini Coopers. What else is there? What is this car that I am right behind? What is this? I can't tell what that car was. This BMW, what? Was it the, oh, I think it was, pretty sure. What car was it? We're up to 7 for Ray, which is concerning. Oh, the that's Datsun 510. And then we got the Porsche 911, obviously. It's like the easiest car to make that out. Then we have an MGB GT, and that's all the manufacturers I have. Even though I should have had a what are those cars called? As we get in the grass a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out what car I was thinking of after the Datsun 510. It was the lowest car. I don't care anymore. So we come through turns 1 and 2 of the oval. We're up to 7th. I do not care where I finish this race. I just don't want to wreck like a lot and like flip over and stuff. I already wrecked like 3 times in the first lap, but it works for me. Yeah, but so end of this race, we're at the end of the 1971 season, and then we go on to the 1972 Grand National East season, which I'm most likely to live stream every race instead of recording them. Oh, that Porsche was really close to being ramped over by me. That Porsche is actually very far ahead compared to every other car that is like that. Kind of interesting. Go into turns 1 and 2. Or you can call it just turn 1. If you're not like me. Again, I don't know how fuel's looking, so we might have to pit, we might not have to pit. If we do have to pit, well, that's my problem. Because I messed that up. Oh, and we're going off. And into the wall. We barely touched the wall, so we're fine. Just gotta get it back on the racetrack. There we go. Oh, we're back in the grass again. See, this is the only problem. Once you get off in the grass, the car just it loses itself no matter what. Oh man. Oh, in the grass a little bit. Luckily, it didn't spin us around like multiple other times it would have done. I almost went wide too, having a shallow entry, trying to get around or get back around that Porsche. As again, they're not the right people, nor the right actual paint schemes in this race. I just wanted to simulate the cars that would have been in this race. Says we're flat out, R47, R48, down the fourth gear, about revving, or hitting the rev limiter right at the end of the straightaway. Because you're wondering why I'm probably so far up the racetrack, and that's because I don't want to lose speed. I want to keep the speed up when I'm not around a draft. Especially when fourth place is pretty far out there compared to the next two cars I gotta pass. Because we can go on lap 4. We're going to be able to get around that Ford Mustang, and I thought we were going to go off, we don't. So we get around, we're up to 6, almost go off anyways. And I believe the next two in the line are in front of me, yeah, 5th and 4th, so we might be able to get a top 5. And they're both Grand Sports cars, Chevrolets. I could be completely also dumb too, because I'm pretty sure those Chevrolets are way faster than our type cars. So that's not a Chevrolet, that's actually a Ford Mustang in front of me. I was fooled. up to 5th. So go around Jerry there. So we get through what I would call turn 6. Or turn 5 actually. This is turn 6 right up here. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this race. I'm gonna at least get 5th hopefully. But that's as close as I'm gonna get because the leaders are already like a minute out from us. As the next car in line is Roger Penske apparently. So as we come up to lap 6, next lap will be the halfway point, not this lap, but the next lap after this. As we come off turn 4 of the oval, come down the straightaway. No one in sight, so we can try to gain time without hopefully wrecking ourselves. As you see that already the back markers there exiting onto the oval. Up to turns 3. As we come up through the corner, just don't throw it away. That's all I care about. If the car in front of us, Penske, drives away from us whatsoever, I don't really care anymore. As now we need to take fuel, which is not good. You know what's not good is we're gonna miss the corner completely. And we're gonna slam the wall up on top of the wall, and now we're back on the wheels. Now, somehow we didn't lose at least a position for that. So, I mean, I guess that's a plus. But we do have to pit here, which is not a plus, because that means I completely forgot about me not being able to see how much fuel I have in the car. Back straight away, as they're already lapping lap cars. I'm gonna have to pit here because this fuel light means that I'm gonna run out soon. So we come down the pit lane. Just gonna go as fast as possible as we can through there without wrecking ourselves, as we took out a guy on accident. And we at least need 10 laps on fuel just to make it. Come down the pit lane as we hopefully, and we're gonna miss it. I was about to say hopefully we don't miss it, but we do miss it. But we don't miss it too badly. Well, the pit lane here, coming out of the pit lane, as we're back up to 8th, but we're going to be able to get 7th away from that Ford Mustang that we just saw at the right side of our car coming out of the pit lane. I could have just jumped the whole entire pit exit, but I decided to just be nice for once and not screw ourselves if we do wreck somehow. And the grass is a little bit, get the car sideways. As we come by, come up to... I can't remember if this whole part of the track is called the International Horseshoe. I'm pretty sure there's just one section of the track, and I believe it's the first section of the road course portion. But as we're gonna get ready to get back on the oval for another time. Get back on the oval as we only got 6 to go now. I'm correct. Oh yeah, it would have been the International Horseshoe. As we come up to turns 3 and 4 of the oval and turns 10 and 11 on the road course. As you can tell, we're on the old portion of the road course where, you know, as I said before, probably, if I'm not stupid, obviously it was longer back in the day than it is now. It bounced off the wall, but luckily we don't wreck from it, because sometimes the car reacts different, and then we do wreck from it. Get to the lap 8. Yeah, very sideways for turns 1 and 2. Then we head up to turn number 3, the International Horseshoe. Clip the grass a couple times through the corner. This car gets bumpy and now shake a little bit, but luckily it's nothing that I can't handle. As we're gonna lock in, try to catch up to the next Ford in line, and hopefully at least, if I can't get 5th, at least 6th. So clear that Ford behind us now as we get cleared, and now we're going to come up to turns 1 and 2. 5th is pretty much gone, so there's no chance of that. There's just going to be a bunch of lap cars, and we're almost wrecking each other after I got very loose in turn 1. Luckily nothing bad came out of that, so we're able to drive away. And on into the International Horseshoe we go. As we got 3 laps to go here. Oh no, 4 laps to go. 2 laps to go. As you see me approach turn 5, been quiet the last 2 laps just because I've been concentrating. And also because I was trying to see if I can even get up to 5th place, but as you can tell, the leader's already at the check or the white flag, so that is out of the window, or out of the realm of possibilities. Well, luckily we aren't going to get lapped, but unluckily we're not going to be able to get a top 5. So as we come through turns 1 to the oval, turn 8 and 9 of the road course variant in this circuit. Let's come up on a Porsche, go to the inside, down the back stretch. So come up to the final lap of our event in our race here, in the last race of the 71 season, before we go on to the 1972 Grand National East season. So I'm questionably driving a little unsafe. Come up to turns 1 and 2 for the final time. Up to the International Horseshoe, got, I believe, a BMW 202 or 2002 in front of us. If not, then it's a Datsun 510. Yeah, I think that was a BMW. Goodbye him. I have to lift a little bit early just to make sure I keep it pinned in turn 4 up to turn 5. Underneath this car, I believe that's an MG. Going down the back stretch, get around this BMW for the final time, and I believe it's the last car we're gonna have to pass, unless this car in front of me is slow enough to where we have to pass him coming to the line. So as we come out of turn 3 and 4, it looks like we're gonna get a top 6 finish here at Daytona for the IMSA race. Gonna get 6th place. As we come down the straightaway, we're going to come by, get to 6th place, and I'm going to put a video on it for the 1971 season. I'm going to see you guys in the 1972 Grand National East Series.